My name is Mark Gordon. I'm the safety director for Colorado Powerline. I'm finishing up my 10th year. Some of the stuff that I do for the company, I run the apprentice program. I do literally all of the safety training, and I provide safety equipment. It is very important that all of our employees are given the best advantage to be safe. We make sure that all of our grounds, all of our equipment meets specifications. I make sure that equipment's tested, and I make sure that they have the proper equipment available to them. We do CPR in-house for our employees so that they're certified in CPR and first aid. We do things such as bucket truck rescue and pole top rescue, excavator safety. It keeps me busy all the time, working on programs, new updated regulation and information. The training we did recently included trenching and shoring safety, fall protection safety, and accident investigations. We do so much training every year. We literally have training programs every quarter.
Safety here at Colorado Powerline is paramount. They make sure that everybody is lined out properly, that everybody has all the PPE they need for when it comes to all of our protective grounds and things like that, checking up on our gloves, making sure that everybody has everything that they could possibly want or need to stay safe during the day, including tools. When it comes down to it, having the proper tools makes the workday safer.
The safety here is huge. Everybody's always got new apparel, and all of our hotline tools constantly getting serviced and checked, and they take care of us for safety meetings. They inform us on everything. Everything is kept up to date.
Very good company, safety oriented, which is a plus. It's a dangerous trade. We have quarterly safety meetings, make sure everybody's competent in our safety handbook. We do climbing, pole top rescue for hurt man if anything were to happen to somebody on a pole. We have trenching and underground safety meetings as well to make sure that we're following all OSHA codes and that we are up to snuff.
Every morning we go through a safety meeting within our crews, make sure everyone's on the same page, and if the job description changes, then we come back all together and talk about what safety hazards, what's potentially going to be unsafe and what we need to look out for, and keep our heads on a swivel.
Safety, that's #1 priority.
And we brought a couple of guests to come in and talk to our employees as well. One of them was Sam Elam. She takes care of a lot of insurance information for us as far as if there's damage, injuries, such like that.
I am Sandra Sam Elam, and I am the Claims Director for Cardinal Captive Strategies. The purpose of us coming here is to support CPI in their very stringent safety awareness protocols. One of the things that I do in my presentations is I include videos, pictures, ugly pictures, because I'm trying to speak to complacency. I don't want my foremen and superintendents complacent. We need them to be on their toes every day. We never know when that accident's going to happen. How they're assessing the job at hand, where their materials are, what's happening, where they're going to be stepping and walking and climbing, and their equipment, the maintenance of their equipment. CPI is diligent in all of that. They do a fantastic job of giving them the PPE that they need. When these people sign up, they get $1,200 of fire-resistant clothing and special gloves for what they're going to be doing and working with voltage and whatnot. So it's pretty impressive the commitment CPI has for safety and just building that culture for all of their employees.
We had Victor Kelly here who talked about the hazards of the job and how our employees can recognize those hazards and how to avoid some of those hazards.
My name is Victor S. Kelly Jr. I am the Senior Director of Risk Control for Cardinal Captive Strategies. The time that I spend in front of these guys gives me a time to communicate what their importance in the process of the daily operations are, so that they understand that their views and their capabilities and their opinions do matter. And I get to explain to them how important it is for their voice to be heard. The new guys see it differently. They don't have the same experiences. They're not trapped in that box that we've been working in necessarily. And they may ask a question that makes the guy that's been doing it 10 or 20 years go, you know, I don't know why we do it that way. Let's look at the other thing. This is how we evolve. This is how we progress. This is how we get in front of the next phase of doing our work.
Every one of those employees that work for CPI are risk managers. They manage assets. And my hope is, whether they're apprentice or whether they're journeymen, that they leave today with a sense of urgency for the life of their coworkers, for their own life, for their own safety. Safety does matter. Every minute you spend on safety and every dime you spend on safety has a dividend. We can't put it in a financial report, but it is there.
We do the very best we can to make sure that every employee goes home safe every night.